Plastic Yono, Plastic Yoko, Yoko.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Listography. Jason, Joe, and Krams are here, and it is John Lennon week. 40 years since the tragic assassination of John Lennon, and we are looking back on his career. We've ranked his studio albums, and now it is time to give you each of our top 10 favorite John Lennon songs.
Real quick, either of you guys see that movie with Jared Leto?
Chapter, what's it called? Chapter 29? Yeah, I've seen it.
Was it good?
That's all right.
No, I felt bad because he gained like 100 pounds for it, and then the critics were like, his performance is terrible. Like, let's put yourself through that and just like flop. That's got to be rough.
Yeah. All right, I'll go first. My top 10, nothing from Plastic Ono Band, so sorry. I gravitate towards the prettier side of John, the Beatles-y songs, so number 10, I got Oh Yoko. I love the piano from Nicky Hopkins. And I think the lyrics are just really kind of cute and simple. It's a real simple song, but it's just really pretty. And I may not like Yoko Ono as an artist, but I do appreciate their love. Number 9, I got Old Dirt Road. Sort of a different sounding song sonically. I like it. I don't know. It's a good song. Number 8, the Elton John sort of duet, Whatever Gets You Through the Night. I love kind of the boogie woogie. I like that sort of New York City sounding part of John Lennon's discography. I think that's comes out nicely on that one, and I like the backing vocals from Elton John a lot. Number 7, I got number 9, Dream. I love the way it kind of builds to that chorus, which is, I think it's just mumbo jumbo, but just a really kind of cool sort of Beatles-y sort of song. That's from Walls and Bridges, so he's sort of dabbling in sort of already established territory for him. Number 6, another sort of Beatles-esque, Elton John-ish song, Watching the Wheels from Double Fantasy. Also from Double Fantasy, I got Just Like Starting Over. Just, you can pretty much pick any of the songs off Double Fantasy. They're all really good, sort of very well-crafted pop songs, sort of without that grungy New York feel. It really is kind of like a new sound starting over as a family man for him. Number 4, I got Mind Games, which is maybe the closest to like his psychedelic Beatles-y stuff. It's just kind of all over the place. Very cool from Mind Games. Number 3, I got the sneering and venomous Steel and Glass, kind of part 2 to How Do You Sleep. It's possibly about their Beatles manager, possibly about Paul McCartney again, but it's just got that kind of darkness, meanness from John that I like. It's interesting because he writes so many pretty kind of family lovey Yoko Ono songs, but he's also completely capable of just going all out, like evil, just mean, venomous. I think he does that really well in there. Number 2, a song that we did not mention during the discography because it's a single, Instant Karma, really catchy, the We All Shine On, very, the sing-along, just a cool song. I kind of forgot about it during this listography because I always kind of forget about the singles, but that was a really good one. I think it was his first one or second one, kind of before Plastic Ono Band. But number 1, the all-time Paul McCartney diss track, How Do You Sleep? I just love the kind of drive of the song, the feel of the song, the mean lyrics, the venom, the hate, all the things that he sort of built up inside during, the end of the Beatles, all the things he wanted to say to Paul kind of come out in this one. And I think the music backs up the meanness and the sharpness of the lyrics really well. And it's just a really kind of cool song. No matter if you like McCartney or Lennon more, this is a very excellent use of dissing, very excellent diss track from John Lennon. So How Do You Sleep, my number one.
All right. You had a bunch of songs that just missed mine, like Steel and Glass and How Do You Sleep. But my number 10 is going to be from the debut, Mother. Just a really, not a pretty song, but pretty in its bravery and soul searching. You know, that primal scream therapy channels his inner child and has a big tantrum at the end. And his high notes are really on point on this song. I love it. Number 9 from Double Fantasy, Just Like Starting Over. Just a really nice, sort of old school, charming, like 50s puppy love song kind of deal. Number 8, also from Double Fantasy, I got to go with Beautiful Boy. Just a, it's just such a sweet song, almost Elton John-esque with just its sweeping, good-hearted nature to it. And like Joe was just saying, how he can be so mean and venomous at times. Like he really can just work so many different ends of the spectrum, as a good artist should. Number 7, I think the big sleeper from the debut, I Found Out, has like a vibe of something he might have done with the head range of the Beatles. It's just really raw and rockin', plays guitar with like the same notes he's singing with. This is like exactly how I want his like goblin-y type voice. Number 6 from Imagine, Give Me Some Truth. Again, really aggressive, angsty vocals. Love how he's just kind of like spitting out those adjectives and just like beating it to death. You can just be so clever and cruel at the same time. Number 5 from Mind Games, the closer, Meat City. Love how chaotic and awesome and rockin' it is. Really just fragmented the way the parts work, and it's really cool and disjointing. Number 4 from Imagine, Jealous Guy. So pretty, sweet, endearing. One of the all-time great apology songs. Just great. Number 3 from Walls and Bridges, Number 9, Dream. So wistful and illuminating, but it also has like a really nice drive to it, but can also be really relaxing with its bliss. I think it's just a shaker that just keeps you moving, chugging forward. Number 2, I've got the Dylan-esque and worthy of Dylan, I would say, Working Class Hero. Just amazing lyrics. The vibe is great. Such a cool just anthem of its times. And I think probably reached a lot of people and kind of stood up for a lot of people. Number 1, though, has got to be Imagine. Piano part is so iconic. It's gorgeous. It is utopian and it's idealism, but it's his imagination, and it's, just kind of a hopeful plea for peace. You know what the song is. I don't need to say much more about it, but it's just objectively just beautiful sounding, and his voice is great with the strings and everything. An easy number 1 for me.
My top 10, one that Cram said he didn't think would be in my top 10, Instant Karma. On its own is a song that's probably not top 10 worthy, but the thing that elevates it for me is the drumming. Alan White and those fills are just incredible. They're so weird and unexpected. They're just great. Number 9 for me is Number 9, Dream. I love the melody. Jesse Ed Harris on guitar does a really great George Harrison impression. Really cool. Number 8 is Love from Plastic Ono Band. Just a beautiful song, beautiful sentiment. Love the lyrics on it. Number 7 is How from Imagine. And this is kind of him working things out through his writing, asking questions and kind of figuring it out. I also really like the sort of orchestral stabs. They're very reminiscent of Long and Winding Road, which I think is very cool. Number 6, Look at Me, kind of Julia-esque in its finger picking. Really like the melody. And again, just him asking these questions of himself. Who am I supposed to be? It's a really, really good song. Number 5, I've got Mind Games. I love the production on it. Very catchy as well. Number 4, I have Isolation. And I love the way that this just sort of slowly builds in intensity. I think it's great. And I love the vocal production on it. It's a doubled vocal with one panned hard in either side. Number 3, I have Mother. Just a really powerful way to kick off your solo career with the lyric, Mother, you had me, but I never had you. And it just sort of goes from there. It sort of sets up what you're in for with the rest of the record. Number 2, I have God, which is kind of a slow, plodding piano song, but it's still so anthemic, which I think is really cool the way he does that. And my number 1 This might be an odd choice for number one, but it is Oh Yoko. I think it is just one of the most joyful sounding love songs ever recorded. It is absolutely awesome. Just a really, really sweet song. And I think it's, as far as love songs go, it's not sappy at all. It just really captures the joy of it. And I think that's why it's so great and why I like it so much.
We didn't have a lot of shared songs. I had number 9 Dream, so did Jason.
So did I. We all had number 9 Dream.
Oh, yeah, we did. Did you have Imagine, Joe?
No.
Interesting. That shocks me, kind of.
It's the only one I consider like overplayed in his whole repertoire. I've just heard it too many times. I still think it's very pretty, but I don't gravitate to it. I remember the first time I heard it, I was like, oh, this is the prettiest song I've ever heard in my entire life. But that was like 20 years ago. And it's just one of those overplayed radio kind of things for me.
All right. So everybody, let us know your favorite John Lennon songs down in the comments. Let us know what you thought of our lists, any omissions that you feel we made, or any good picks that you didn't see coming. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit the bell for notifications, check the description for links to our social media accounts, and check back tomorrow for another video. We will be talking about significant others that made records together. So thanks for watching.